Hello everybody, welcome. Oh, actually, get that out of my mouth. That's been chewed for way too long, that is. Okay. Hello everybody, welcome back to another video on my channel. This is another video on Spark Arc, so since Desired Spark 17, also known as the donkey idiot who dies a lot in video games. When he really shouldn't. Especially with the multiple years of experience he has in this in particular game that he keeps dying in at least once an episode, if not more, knowing me. Today, well, not today. This is the second stream of the day on Dark Souls 2. I did 2 yesterday, but yesterday it was really mainly just 1, and then the start of 1 because I felt like crud. Couldn't finish. This first one I started at a good amount of time. I want to come down here for if I want more items. I'd prefer to do an item run later. I really don't want to do an item run ever, technically. But I really don't want to do an item run now, even more than usual. Light this one ablaze. Light this one ablaze. Use life gem to counteract the poison. Light that up. Roll through that. I feel like there should be items on those guys, just like worthless, not useful items, just so that there's a whole bunch within the poison zone. Just have it be something like maybe, I don't know, one throwing knife for each. No, those aren't completely useless. I don't know. I mean, I know it would be completely hilarious if they made an item just the pebble, and the pebble like the pebble from Bloodborne, except it couldn't even be thrown. It was just a collection item, and there was no point to collecting them other than the achievement you got for collecting all stupid number here amount, and that whole area was just filled with like 6 or 7 of them. Collect all blank amount of them in one playthrough, obviously. Or on one character. And I think that it would have to be to where it doesn't respawn in locations it was in the last game, like same with Estus shards and dust. Means once you use an Estus shard or burn a dust, it's gone. It's gone forever. It doesn't matter. You could have spent 10 million years gathering that one item. It's gone forever on that character. You ain't getting it ever again. You purely get the thing from it that one time, and then it's gone forever. Well, I heavily screwed up there. I can take one shot, but I prefer not to take any more, because then that would poison me. Okay, climb up. Move the camera to a position where it'll actually help. Having it in. I could go over there for all those items, but I'm not going to. I'm going to go back down to where I died in a second. I'm gonna... Okay, I don't see it. There it is. I mean, not the hole. I was mainly looking for the enemy, but... still. Well, 2 plus 10 rapier is where we ended off last episode, along with a new dead thingy thing. I'm pretty happy. And I love the damage output I have. Being as high as it is. Ooh, that's a good idea. Nice. Actually worked really well. Where is it? Oh, imagination. It's an imagination land, that's where it is. This is not the route I like to take. I like to take a more item-filled route and end up like doing a whole bunch of stuff around here. But I really don't want to spend time in the gutter. I don't want to be here. I feel bleh in this area. I don't like this area one little bit. Not just because of the poison, but because I just genuinely don't like the way I feel in it. I don't know, I feel gross in the gutter. Yes, I made the realization of the exact words I said. Screw your foot too. Okay, nope. Nope. Crap. There we go. Damn it. I was killing him for the chance that he has. It's a very low drop rate on the type that don't hold torches, but all of them can drop torches. I'm gonna take those 20 poison arrows and that dust. Fun fact, actually, if I remember correctly, repairs your equipment, but I could be wrong. It's actually a good idea to leave this thingy alive. It's not degrading anything. I think it genuinely does repair your equipment. My equipment's just already repaired from the bonfire. I mean, you could kill this thing for the poison moss and the few, maybe like 100, 200 souls at most that it'd drop. That's not really worth much. It's not worthwhile. And drinking Estus flasky flusk. Okay, just making sure there was no items in that one. What I want, not want, is to go down this one, then follow that up by going down this one. Tactical bomb inbound. Tactical nuke inbound. Boop beep boop beep boop beep. I find it stupid that these little frickin' things can deal as much damage as they can. Okay, well there's one of the two reasons I'm still up here and haven't left already. I believe this ladder is connected to the other, but I don't have time. I mean, I'll take the Dark Fog spell and whatever that other thing was, but not exactly what I'm going for. That one. This one. Climb, 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 climb. There we go. I don't think they can climb. No, they can. Whatever, I'll kill them when they get up. Besides, it'll take me a second to get the Great Club. And I'll take 2 hits per kill. 1 hit in that case because he was already injured. Oh, yikes. Yeah, if I do that, I'm dead. So... Wait. Save torch time. We can still equip a ring as well on the ladder. Cat ring. Why is my bow not equipped? Wait, what? No, they're still down there. Cat ring OP. Cat ring OP. I hate how much durability damage that I know that did, because if I look in my inventory, if I look in here, I'm going to see the damage. Oh, that actually was like nothing compared to what I thought it was for some reason. For some reason, I thought it was way higher than it actually was. It's not. This was wrong. gonna go through here without all that extra light. Then I'm going to replace silver cat ring with... What ring was it that I was gonna put on? Ah, right, it's this one that I gotta put back on. For 10 minutes in, we've cleared the minimum amount of the gutter required. Well, I guess it wasn't actually the minimum. That's gonna kill me. Yeah. That killed me because I was already so weak and by the poison. I forgot those guys came out. The oil. That's why it's kind of good. It's kind of why it's good to have a torch, but it's also why it's good. Why I bought so many fire arrows, and why I remembered my bow. I just kind of, I don't know. I didn't know why I remembered my bow. I just knew that there was some kind of really good reason that I remembered to put on my bow when I saw it not in my inventory. There we go. Because yeah, they don't actually come out of the ground when you fire into their pit things. I don't even think that one has it anyways. Whoops, miss. Oh, way more than I meant to go up. A little bit further down. 6 arrows in order to avoid that exact kind of death. I'll take it. I want to keep the fast rolls going, so I guess I'll just put on a dagger. I mean, the range doesn't matter as long as I'm not getting hit by the poison. I want to speed run through here because I don't want to be down here right now. I don't like how dark it is, just the way I can see it, and I know how that YouTube makes everything even darker. And I can't exactly edit streams. I mean, I doubt I would, or it's quite possible that I wouldn't necessarily even edit my streams if I could. Of course. Well, I went as far as I could without getting poisoned. Now I'm gonna use a life gem, and shit, I didn't want to be in the fire for any longer than necessary, but I was. I was in the middle of the life gem animation. I should have waited till the life gem animation was done, not, well, gone while it was still going. I'm gonna heal up with an Estus flask, and then I'm going to, and you're dead. I didn't want to get all that poison stacked up on me, but it was worth it. Huh, they're just attached to the wall or something? There we go, they're dead. And I can't... Okay, that looks almost like it, but I can't see it. So I'd prefer not to risk it. Besides, have enough flame butterflies and it could buy an infinite amount from certain NPC. Okay, yeah, I knew it looked like it, but I wanted to be nice and safe. I don't have very much time for this episode. It's kind of why I want to, and part of why I want to rush everything. So, buy the money, I'm gonna give my two. All over food. I don't think, yeah, they can't hit me from here, so I'm gonna pull this out and I'm going to go equipment and how many poison arrows? 35? That should be enough. Didn't mean to fire. Didn't mean to fire the fire arrow. Believe it or not. Good, I got one poisoned. I'm just gonna poison the other one. Good, they're both poisoned. I fail. I really do. Well, it takes 4 or 5 to poison one of them. So at least I know the number now. And there's really no point destroying them with the dagger. I'll get poisoned right around the same area. If not earlier. No, same area. Wait. Ah. Still need to get those things dead. Oh, of course I fired off poison brand on the fire. That one right there isn't feeling the full effects of it, and it's only feeling half, but that's fine. Just gotta deal with the rest of them anyways. So by the time the one that's taking full damage behind it is dead, the one in front of it that's taking half will die too. Yeah, right about the same time. It also means that I don't gotta deal with the fire being on that one in particular. Well, that was actually some really good luck right there. That guy's dead, and now roll that. Good. Just gotta make sure. Besides, it's easier to do it with everything there without farting on your foot. If you actually have a torch out. I don't want that cave. That cave is the wrong one. I wanted this cave, but I was too spooked. I was too nervous to go for a different cave over this one. Or, I mean, go for this one over the one I was already safely in. One more should do the trick. Oh, yep. Sounds about right. Okay, well, there are 2, and I can only see one of them. That's fine. I'm gonna let this guy die of the poisoning. However, I am gonna help the poisoning with fire arrows since I bought so many of them. I mean, no reason not to. All it's doing is, thanks to the combination of both fire and lightning, which it is weak to. I mean, it's weak to lightning and fire. Highly resistant to dark. I mean, I also want to save what's left of my poison arrows since I have a very limited amount compared to how many fire arrows I have. You only get the key once you kill the second one. It don't matter which one of the 2 you kill first. It only matters that you kill them both. How did I only... Okay, come on, let me just hit you in the crotch. One more. Of course, my guy decided it'd be the best possible idea ever to go the wrong way and get himself hit. He's not weak to fire, but he's not resistant to it either. I feel like he should, considering he's a big old stone giant, but that's fine. Okay, I'm having problems with my broadcast, apparently, and I really don't want to restart it. Nor do I want to end it this short. So I'm just going to keep recording. If you can't see the screen, well then fart on my toe hole. I'll just end up doing a recap for this one. Okay, good. That worked the way I wanted it to. Okay, and I got the silver talisman too. And then go up in here. There we go. And somehow, so far, I'm not going to actually say that because I've jinxed myself in this game way too many times. What? Ah, you're giggling at a funny post on Footbook. You know what your giggling reminded me of? My roommate told me he was going out to go get a mouse trap. He returned with a cat.
That one was awesome.
Aw, poop, you already finished it? Didn't you start watching it 2 milliseconds ago?
Enterprise isn't that long, it's only a couple seasons. But that still leaves me with Picard next.
Hey, at least you have Picard.
Yeah.
Per card.
And then go from the movies. I don't know, I'm just on a Star Trek
Get
kick.
it? Per card.
Like going through Star Trek guys.
Sometimes it's not even Star Trek, sometimes it's other things.
Yeah. It's less contact thing. But yeah, I do watch movies.
I don't think he's immune to poison, but he's not getting poisoned from everything. So he's at least.
He really wants to have sex with me.
It depressed you when you found out, didn't it? I mean, not like major depression, just like, ah, butts level.
Yeah, because I also forgot who I like felt to sleep a lot with.
Mmm. That sucks. I always hate it when something kind of like that happens.
Oh, like out of all people.
Why'd it have to be them?
Yeah.
Why couldn't it have been like someone I didn't like?
Yeah.
If the show's evil and it knows who you like and it wants to kill the person you like, I don't know. God, this NPCs, man, they have way too much health, and that's why I hate fighting them.
It made sense in the story until it sort of happened that way, but still, ouch.
And even though it makes sense to the story, doesn't mean that you like the fact that it happened.
Yeah.
Just because it makes sense doesn't mean it makes you happy. The one attack I was hoping he wouldn't do the most. I used more healing items than I'm proud of there, but I was honestly being really reckless just because I wanted the fight to end as quickly as possible so that I could do as much more than just the fight as possible. A full level 4 Estus class could barely handle getting through that one thing. Wow. That's where you enter from, and then... Since I have a fire weapon... Yeah, I figure I may as well get a few extra souls to see if you drop something. I could have unlocked Bonfire right beside the Rodin. Besides, I'm pretty sure that's the one you actually need to reset the Rodin with a Bonfire aesthetic, but honestly, I don't care. I mean, actually, a grand total of... If you kill the Warden, I want to say it's 4 or 5 times, you'll get a grand total of 1 million souls. 4 or 5. If you kill him 4 or 5 times in new games. Because of his soul, boss soul, and all the souls you get from killing him in general. I did just get around 100,000, close to 100,000.
No one has come this far. Not for a very long while. Young Harlow, do you wish to shed this curse? Then accept the fate of your ilk, and face the trials that await you. And yes, you have already joined the Crestfallen. Young Harlow, there are but 2 paths. Inherit the order of this world, or destroy it. Only a true monarch can such a choice. Very few indeed have come even this far. And yet your journey is far from over. Outgrown Hollow, have you what it takes? Truly? Young Hollow, seek after Venric. He who almost became a true monarch. The Venric is certain to guide your way. Fledgling Hollow, may we meet again?
I love his voice lines. There we go, that trophy procced. This is the first time I've done this on the PS4. God, that was like 6 minutes of listening to him talk. That's stupid. I'm gonna do a lot of DLC related things. Because there's a lot of things I can do that is DLC related. At the very least as of now.
You found your way out too.
Yes, I have, Lars Smith Gilligan. I will gladly learn your gesture, then I will set up a ladder.
You need, but
Let's hear all of his voice lines. We'll start with 500, then 3500, then 12,000, which is the one we're actually going to use, but I want to hear all the voice lines, because he has different ones for each one.
You just don't get it, do you? Fine then. Now it's my turn. Hey, this ladder's not for sale. The only things I sell are miniatures. I mean, if that tickles your fancy, you can buy as many as you like.
Does he actually sell you more than one miniature? No, he only sells you one for 8 grand in total. He sells ooze, this thingy, and long shivs, and the thief armor from the last game. A club, a whip, a claws, and shield. I'm not gonna buy the miniature because you could just get it from killing him, and I'll kill him eventually. Not anytime soon. Not even close to anytime soon.
That's fine.
Okay, let's see the 3,500.
A very reasonable offer. Just you wait.
I don't get how he just picks up the ladders where they weren't before and how they all have the same height until he actually places them inside the giant hole thing. What?
Hey.
Tell me the story.
Well,
And if you... Yeah.
Well, I get...
Oh, crap.
Don't know if this is common, but was sitting at the bar with the band and was noticing products. A girl comes up next to me where I was sitting and tells the bartender, "Excuse me, but I just saw that guy," point, "right there putting something in that girl's drink." I didn't see the guy she pointed to. The bartender turns around and said something. I suspect it over to somebody. And bam! Immediately
Hey,
all the lights go on.
this ladder's not...
Steps on stage,
Cheers for...
the band, and makes the following announcement. Attention, we have a report that someone in this room possibly dropped a young lady's drink. We request that all women here immediately put down your drink and don't take another sip. We will replace your drink for free. If you are that young lady, we will notify you when you come to the bar. If anyone is feeling sick or weak, please let us know. Oh, that's legit. Because unfortunately, that shit can happen and it's bad.
God, that sucks.
That's cool that he did that.
That really does happen, really can happen.
Oh yeah, I just thought that was freaking awesome. Try to set something in one day.
I hate being here, but I have reason to be. Here's so me's gonna be here's. Even those me's knows once. Twos. I hate how many fire arrows I've used. I used a few on each of the giants, but not a lot. Then I've used a few on all the pools of, I don't know, oil or whatever the heck these things are in. Then I've used the massive amount I used on the NPC Invader, because his health is a stupidly high amount because he's an NPC. NPC summons and NPC invaders are stupid overpowered. I would rather fight 3 real people as summons than a single NPC summon. Ooh, I'd rather not deal with you. I would really rather not deal. No, I'd rather no. I really no thanks. No, but I have somewhere to be. Oh, but I'm sorry, but bye. Okay, that was the long time run. This run's gonna take longer than the other one because this one we actually have stuff to do's. I always forget where the non-entrance point is. There it is. It hides behind where the Rodden, behind where you fought the Rodden. Easy, I'm gonna gain access to the DLC and just get the first bonfire and do nothing else, just no farther, just that one spot. Then I'm going to travel back to that same bonfire we were just at and talk to a certain NPC. Which reminds me, I have a second location that I was supposed to go to last episode, but missed and just didn't feel like going to. So I'll probably go there. And then afterwards, I'll probably unlock the first bonfire in the Iron Keep, or in the Old Iron King DLC. There's the Rodden DLC, which is the one behind the Rodden, as I like to call it. The Old Iron King DLC, the one behind the Old Iron King. Simple name. And then as for the final one, number 3, there is the Frostland DLC, which you call that because there is no boss there guarding it. There was supposedly a boss guarding the, actually there were, so let's go into a little bit of things. So the Ruined Sentinels, there were 3 of which, when you fought them in the Lost Bastille. Well, in a certain castle in this game, there's a lot more than 3. And that's because the 3 who were there came from that castle, and left and stopped protecting what they were meant to protect, that key. Because that key could open a passage into one of the different special locations, which is basically a location in between a time thing. I don't completely understand that part of it myself. I do kind of somewhat. But basically they left and stopped protecting the key. And then when they ended up finding themselves in the castle, or the Lost Bastille, in which you fight them and kill them. However, if you do, there's a way to skip the boss, and if you do skip the boss, now that means that they would have lived. If they would have lived, then that would have completely rewritten history. The history of what happened during your playthrough and everything. It's not just janking up your playthrough and changing your playthrough and only your playthrough. It's changing the entire world around that playthrough. The entire world is changed just simply because you didn't kill those 3 guardians. I don't know if it's changed for the better or for the worst. Perhaps they even become your knights, but the fact that the world is changed because of that is a definite. How it's changed, nobody knows. Well, the exact way it's changed. I hate NPC invaders. They're fucking stupid. And for 500, and that was like, what, a fifth of his health? I understand that, but still, damn. I swear they're so overpowered. They have a stupid amount of health and a stupid amount of infinite... you know what I find absolutely retarded? They give their NPC invaders infinite items. At least, or arrows, the ones that have them at least. But they never give their NPCs the same treatment. I mean, why? I don't understand why. But whatever. It's their choice to make it so that the NPC summons were limited, but the NPC invaders had infinite and could just fork you in the toe hole as hard as they wanted. God damn it, Forlorn! This Forlorn is way harsher than the last Forlorn I fought. I mean, same weapon lineup, but still. A lot better at fighting. And yes, the Forlorns are a tribe. Okay, Forlorn's been vanquished. At least we got his goddamned human effigy. And thanks to that, now the enemies have respawned, so I effectively wasted even more fire arrows! I'm not going back to buy them. At least not this episode. Because this episode's going to be coming to a halting close long before I wanted it to, purely because invaders are purely because of one reason. FromSoft is stupid in their NPC invader setup versus NPC summon setup. So if the NPC summons were as good as the NPC invaders, the summons could straight up carry you through any boss fight in the entire game. No questions asked. Well, certain ones. Not all of them, but most. I'm just gonna trust the message. It's a good thing I did, because I didn't use up a flame butterfly. Okay.
Young undead, we meet. Yeah.
Okay, let's go to the old Iron King DLC and get the first bonfire. I'm gonna do that first before I go talk to the old man. And afterwards, we can head on our way to somewhere in the base game. I pressed the button too fast, and it teleported me to the first bonfire. Actually, I didn't press the button, I held the button. Okay. I'm gonna go to that one. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna drink an Estus flask. And I'm gonna jump. I've never died from that drop before. I genuinely have fallen from that drop with exact amount of vigor I have now. And I have never died to that once. With or without the cat ring. That's odd. Did they buff fall damage even more? Okay. Oh, it's because of how highly hollowed I am. And when you're hollow, you take more fall damage than when you're human, for 1. For 2, when you're hollow, you have less max health. And for 3, without the cat ring, you take more damage from falling than with the cat ring.
Oh my god, I'm such a risky. I need numbing cream to get my tattoo. Suck it up, Buttercup.
Really, Mom?
What?
Was that really your does that really have to be your reaction?
Yes. I think it's stupid.
What? That someone has a very low pain tolerance compared to the pain tolerance of someone who is poked and prodded with needles their almost their entire childhood because they were always sick.
Okay, tattoos hurt. Period of story. It's needle getting jabbed into you over and over and over and over and over again.
Yeah.
So suck it up. Get it done. They're now making creams that you can put on to like numb your skin so you do it. Like that's just dumb.
I mean, you admitted that it could hurt even you, for 1.
Tattoos hurt.
For 2, not as many people have as high of a pain tolerance as you. For 3,
I still think it's ridiculous. If you can't man up, you're gonna get a tattoo. And you're gonna put that stuff on it. Why are you getting one? If you can't take pain, don't get a tattoo. If you can't take the pain, don't get one.
well, I'm never sharing any of my pain with you ever again.
Because they get hurt. That's just how I feel about tattoos. What's the point?
I don't remember exactly where they are. Oh, right there. That's where. That's barely a skip. I don't know. All I know is I'm never sharing any bit of something that caused me to feel even slightest pain with you again.
Okay.
So that ring's worth an extra 5 dexterity. Definitely, worthwhile. Because that comboed with the hat that can give you an extra 1 dex. That's 6 extra dex. You could totally be like a deprived and end up with 12 dex in level 1 in a level 1 run. That'd be cool. What was it doing again? I don't know. I remember.
Oh my god.
Oh, wow. Now your heart out. At least if you do it now, you won't do it later.
Are you stuck somewhere?
You are blessed, bearer of...
Come here, Thinky.
How many levels gonna get? 5. That's kind of what I thought. I could go for 27 right there, just get that closer. I could get them both up to 24, put 3 in there and 2 in there. Yeah, you know what? Go for 24 in both. Split up the 5, 2 into 1, 3 into the other. I don't remember.
I'm glad to...
Oh my god.
I'm always...
I'm never crafting the rod in this big old butcher knife. I have no reason to. I'm never going to use it,
Yes.
and I genuinely don't want it. I don't like that weapon. It angers me more than it does anything else, so I'm just gonna use this soul. There we go. I mean, I don't even have a single attunement slot, but I'd like to have that for when I do. You're totally for a new set of clothes. Much better at do. Honestly, I have enough sets. I could totally just go boom, boom, boom.
I'm always...
I have 3 fragrant branches of yours, so there's a certain spot I'm going to go to use one of them up right now. Right, it's right here. No Man's Wharf, because I'm about to go get a Estus flask shard to put me up to 10 flasks. Then I'll have 2 more flasks and 2 more bone dusts, aka the only 2 I don't remember its location off the top of my head. I have most of their locations committed to memory. It's been too long for me to have them all committed to memory anymore. Ooh, I should have spent my 5 levels into attunement so that I could, I really should have put my 5 levels into attunement so that I could have, got in the Karthus Flame Arc spell, or whatever the heck it's actually called in this game, in Dark Souls 2, and had fire on every boss. I figured I'd just put the fire on just to make the fight. I just wanted to see if I could one-shot him with the power stance and the fire on one of them. Turns out I couldn't. That's fine. Charcoal Pine's like a flat, I want to say 120 fire damage. I know how it works in Dark Souls 3. It's anywhere from, it's either 50 or 120. I know it's one of the two. I'm not sure where I'm getting the other one, but I know it's one of the two. In terms of damage buff for resin, but in exchange, bundles last way shorter but have 180, which is a mass boost. What? I'm confused.
I hit the table, and
Ah.
I have a riddle for you.
Ooh, hit me.
I have 6 8. 6 8s.
Yes.
I broke 2.
Okay.
I fried 2. I ate 2. How many were left?
I've played this exact same riddle on you before. Did you forget? It's 4. These was the same 2 that you did all 3 of the things to. I pulled the, well, not the exact same word for word, but exact same preface. Eh. I can spend my Estus shard later. I don't really care right this second. There's a certain pyromancy you can either get one of 2 ways. Either join the Brotherhood of Blood and reach a astounding rank 2, which requires a stupid amount of kills, which I'm not going to get because I do not have the free time for that one. I have the free time for playing and beating this game over and over and over again, but I do not have the free time to get to rank 2 in that Covenant. Hell, I don't have the free time to get to rank 1 anymore. I got to rank 1 once. It took me like 2 months of playtime. Well, not of playtime, but 2 months of time into the game in total. Just wasn't all me playing. 2 months of real life time. That's it. Yes, Mom?
I'm tall when I'm young, and I'm short when I'm old. What am I?
I'm tall when I'm young and I'm short when I'm old. Give me a second. I was almost gonna say human. But no, that can't be right. I'm overthinking this, aren't I? It's human, isn't it? Okay.
I'm tall when I'm young.
Tall when I'm young.
Short when I'm old. What am I?
One of those people from those Star Trek shows that age in reverse. No, I just want. You what?
That's the show Benjamin Button was born an old man. Ended up aging backwards.
So I was basically right. I just went with the wrong show.
I can't.
Oh,
I'm short when I'm old. What am I? I can't.
clever. Because the candle burns out and
Yep.
melts down. And when it's young, it's the tallest because you haven't lit the flame. And when it's old, the flame has burned. So, it's short.
Another good one is what is full of holes but still holds water.
Full of holes, but still holds water. Rivers?
No.
Lakes? Ocean? Seas? Any of those? Okay, is it something a human uses?
Yes.
Okay. A ladle.
Something your mom uses you don't.
Oh, my mom uses. Okay, that means it's probably used for... is it a pitcher of water? A pitcher?
What is full of holes
Yes.
but still holds water?
Not a measuring cup. It...
You're getting close.
The only thing I can think of is those little, like, silver pot pan things that have, like, a whole bunch of holes in them like they're Swiss cheese. Yeah, those.
Yeah.
Okay, that was just the first thing that popped in my head, but I have no clue what they're called. It just has the water in it. Holds the water and is full of
What is
holes.
full of holes yet still holds water?
That's actually really, really tough.
I know, right? It took me a minute to figure it out. They got riddles and then answers. You read the riddle and then you scroll down for the answer.
What is full of holes but still holds water? Clouds? No, that's not right. You don't use clouds. My brain just went to clouds because I just entered a rainy, stormy area.
Thing that you can use in the kitchen. I already gave that away by telling you your answer.
I know. A pot, a pan. Not only limited to the kitchen. Well, it's definitely not a drain because drains drain water, not hold it. Fun fact for those out there who didn't know. I don't. I give up.
A sponge.
Son of a.
Just get used to it.
It's so obvious. Now that I've heard it, it's so obvious. I couldn't forget it. Now that I've heard it, I could solve it in 2 milliseconds. But
Always in front of you, but can't be seen.
it's always in front of you, but can't be seen. Air.
Ooh, that's a good.
Damn. I thought of air because I had played a riddle just like that on one of my friends before. That was literally the same exact riddle, word for word, except the answer was air. So it was the first thing that came to mind.
This, but
Okay, give me a second to think.
Always in front of you,
Always
but
in front.
can't be seen.
Light. Because you don't actually see light, your eyes just create it.
That's a good one, but no.
Damn! Am I going too scientific? Am I overthinking? Yeah, a little too scientific on that one. A little too big brain on that one. Gotta go littler brain. Not little brain, littler. Don't think so. In general, what is always in front of you, but yet you cannot see?
Yeah, but can't be seen.
Energy? Power? Reality?
Ooh, that's a good one, but no.
Damn! I keep coming up with answers that are better than the actual one. And I know it's better than the actual one because there's no way it's that good. I'm gonna have to give up because the only ones I can think of are the void. Ether. Elements. Your eyes.
That's a good one.
Damn!
I'm all, damn, that's a good one.
God, I gotta use some of these on people. I mean, I have like 20 new versions of this riddle to use on people. So, I mean, I can thank you for that, but I'm gonna have to give up. I can't come up with any more. It's hurting my head. You son of a bitch! Fuck! That just pisses me off.
What question can you never answer yes to? You want to know the answer?
No.
I think the answer's hilarious.
What question can you never answer? What question can you never answer the word with the word yes to?
Yeah. What question can you never answer yes to?
I don't know. This has got to be ridiculous with the ones you found.
Are you asleep yet?
Now, here's the thing. I'm a sarcastic little butthole who would totally say yes in the middle of the night if someone asked me that. So that would have never ever crossed my mind because I'm just that little sarcastic butthole who would say yes if someone asked me that in the middle of the night. There's no way I'd say no. I'd say yes.
Oh, I like this one.
What is it?
A man who was outside in the rain without an umbrella or hat didn't get a single hair on his head wet. Why?
Without an umbrella or hat. Beanies on anything that goes on top of your hair counts as a hat, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then can't be an umbrella.
Yeah. A man who was outside in the rain without an umbrella or a hat.
Does a helmet count as a hat?
Why? Yes. He had nothing
Okay.
to protect himself. But he's in the
Can you say it one last time?
A man who was outside in the rain without an umbrella or hat didn't get a single hair on his head wet.
Now I have three potential answers. A, it was sprinkling so low that he got inside quick enough. B, he used his jacket or any other form of clothing or sweater or cloth. Or C, my final possibility, he's on a porch with an overhang.
Those are good.
But none of them are right.
You know the ha-ha be fine. Why?
What is it?
He was bald.
Son of a really go? That is retarded. That answer is bad.
Oh, this one's good. What gets wet while drying?
I don't want to know.
A towel.
I swear to God, I have come up with 20 billion different answers to all these riddles that are better than the actual answer people came up with. Fuck me!
You see a boat filled with people. If there isn't a single person on board, how is that possible?
Boat filled with people yet they're all dead. Ghost, apparitions, spirits, anything of the like. They're two boats connected into one and everyone's on one boat, well, no one's on the other. Any of those right? Good answers though, right?
Yeah, that was funny. Okay, so you see a boat filled with
A boat.
people. Is there a single person on board?
They're all couples.
Yep, all the people on the boat are married.
It's a marriage retreat. I just needed to hear it again. I didn't catch that the first time. I was too focused on the no people part. I wasn't focused on the exact wordage. I had a lot better answers than the actual one, in my personal opinion. Just like every other time. Okay, give me the one I'm going to have a better answer to than the actual answer.
I have branches, but no fruit, trunk, or leaves. What am I?
Dead bush.
But no fruit, trunk, or leaves.
Trunk or leaves. No fruit, trunk, or leaves.
I have branches, but
A flower.
or leaves. What am I?
A flower.
They don't have branches.
Thorn bushes? No, those have a thing. Okay, what the hell's the answer? Okay, you're gonna have to explain that one to me because I don't understand. How does a bank have roots?
No, I have branches.
Branches. Oh my.
Leaves and branches.
Fucking. God, people are stupid with their answers to these riddles. Okay, give me another. I'm hating it, but I'm addicted already.
I follow you all the time and copy your every move, but you can't touch me or catch me.
Shadow.
This one's funny. David's parents have 3 sons. Crackle, and what's the name of the third son?
Pop.
David.
Oh!
Half Crackle, and what's the name of the third son? I had to laugh at Snap Crackle. I really wanted his name to be Pop.
I wanted his name to be Pop because that would have been hilarious, but nope. That's the same exact one as my as my one with the month children.
Yeah.
Yes?
What has many keys but can't open a single lock?
What has many keys but can't open a single lock? Many keys but can't open a single lock. What has many keys but can't open a single lock? A keychain. Because the chain itself don't. Bah!
Many keys but can't open a single lock.
a piano.
Yes, indeed.
Or if you're lame, you could go with keyboard, but I'm not lame, so. Not lame of botch.
Oh, what gets bigger when more is taken away?
What gets bigger when more of it is taken away?
Yep.
Can I say cake?
No, bigger.
Oh! I thought you said. I heard better. for some reason. And it's always better when it's the last bite of cake. I don't know. It gets... You son of a... That makes sense. I just hate that I didn't get it. Because I feel like I really should have got that one. That one's just stupid. I hate my life. I hate my video game. This is stupid. Fucking fuck. It's not that hard to not suck at everything, you know? Yet I suck at everything. Okay, give me the next riddle. Sewing needle. Swiss cheese. Did I get it? Damn. I like my answer, though. Even though I didn't get it, I like my answer. My answer's foony. My answer's foonier. No! No! Kill me. Just... Fuck. I'm unplugging. Fuck, has my mic been muted this whole time? No, of course it wasn't. Shit. Okay, next riddle. Fuck, what's it called? The thing in Maleficent. The meal thing in Maleficent that when it pricks you, you fall asleep forever. Yeah. Damn. A spike bomb? A massager's needle. Things that people put in their back. Yeah, acupuncture. That's how you know I can't talk right now. Acupuncture. What? Yeah. Oh, you son of a... That answer is so annoying. One what? One head, 1 foot, and 4 legs. No clue, don't want to guess. Makes sense. I actually genuinely like that answer.
What has legs but can't walk?
It's not a pet. It's not an animal. A baby. Because it crawls. Its first movement on the floor is a crawl. Jesus. What the fuck? I don't know. I don't know. Sufferingness that I'm feeling right now. You son of a... I just want to tell the person whoever made that, just wow. Just wow. Okay, I'll try another.
What kind of band never plays music?
Kind of band. People who are banned?
A rubber band?
You
I thought that was actually kind of funny. Where is the cat?
I don't know, up your butt and around the corner.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Yeah, I'm so helpful.
What are you doing? Just get another kitty and tell me to shut up.
Yeah, it's not gonna work. God, I hate this encounter. I'm honestly just gonna change my shield here into 100% physical block and walk up to him. Try and bait out some attacks, go up. God, one more. I can't stop, Mom. I have an addiction. What is it? The next fiddle stick.
Oh. What has a thumb and 4 fingers, but is not a hand?
I don't know.
A glove.
Oh. That makes sense, except a glove is a hand. I mean, technically it's not. It's in the shape of a hand. But it's not actually a hand. It's just in that shape. And it does have the thumb part and the 4 finger parts. Yeah, no more. I'm done. How did you not get a single soul, you son of a... No! I reset. I need more than one. I need insurance that I have more than one. Oh, they already act... Now I feel dumb. Finally into the castle. God, I lost 33 grand to that, so effectively a level and a half, and about all of what was left of my sanity. Okay, for some reason he won't sell things to me, and I don't get it. He's supposed to be a merchant, but whatever. Don't pursuer enemies appear in here? Or a pursuer enemy? I guess not. Guess that's New Game Plus or Beyond kind of thing. I was hoping it would, because they'd bring materials.
The king commandeered.
God.
That is who are. Well,
Finally!
my king. The king. The king.
Um, 66 is not going to be anywhere near enough, but I'll buy them anyways.
Gonzo's.
Probably end up buying close to 200 lightning arrows, honestly. If not more. Okay, I only remembered that that one was, for a fact, one of them. Which one? An unopenable door. There we go. That's another one of the dusts. So that leaves me with 1 bone dust and 2 shards. I don't remember any one of those 3 remaining items locations, so I'll end up having to look them up on a video tomorrow or some other time. Burn some Sublime Dome Dust, use up an Estus Flash Shard. Mwah. I love you.
Is it is
And use Estus Flash Shard, and there we go. There we go. That is now 10 plus 5 Estus Flasks, which I believe is roughly right around where I should have them for here, but I want to talk to you, see if your merchandise has changed yet. No. I swear that her merchandise change and allows you to buy a chunk eventually. Not necessarily more than 1 or more than 2, I just know. Or I think. Yeah, I'm gonna buy those.
thank you.
Yeah, I got the souls to buy more, but I don't got the inventory space to hold more. Get it. I should have left you with the helm.